Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. It's Untethered Live, Politi-tics night, Saturday. I'm your host, Jake Johnson, and tonight we're going to talk about Trump getting weird over the Epstein files and Tucker Carlson's bombshell on the Crooks case, the assassinator. How do you say that? Assassinator? Assassinated, assassinatee? However it goes. We're going to talk about it. Maybe. Or we might just talk about me. Or you. Or dogs. We might talk about dogs. What's going on out there? How's everybody doing? Are you ready for a party? Are you ready for a good time? Joining me always is Amanda, the bandhammer.
Howdy, y'all.
How's it going?
Good. How is everybody tonight?
How's your crook hanging?
A little short, shriveled, a little to the left.
Pardon me. Trying to get all my senses together and my things flowing and just,
That's what happens when you just wake up.
Hey, what's the matter with the car I'm driving? Can you tell it's a little out of style? Should I get some white wall tires? Gonna cruise that Miracle Mile? Nowadays, you can't be too sentimental. Your best bet is a baby blue Continental. Hot funk, cool punk, even if it's old junk. It's all rock and roll to me. Amy, wiser words have never been spoken. You get a gold star. Amy says, happy Saturday, everyone. Hi. Nice to see you. Come on in, take your shoes off. It's going to be fun.
Amy, here's your gold star. And hi, Amy. And hi, Untethered Live family. Good to see you all. I hope everyone had a good day. Hi, Jake.
Camel.
Nope.
No? Wait.
How are you tonight, Jake?
Wonderful. A little spacey.
A little spacey?
I just woke up like 5 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm. Ate and passed out.
Chili and grilled cheese sandwiches. Delicious.
It was delicious. Cooked all day long in the crock pot.
Yes. Love that chili. I love it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
It's better
There's
tomorrow.
a great big old bowl of it.
Yeah.
Left over, too.
It's better tomorrow. Amy says, hey, bandhammer. Amy says, my finger hurts. Well, stop flicking the bean so much.
Or stop flicking people off.
Something stung me today. Oh, well, that's different. Yeah. Just lightly left of the pad of my index finger, I put some meds on it. My Curachrome, my Thiolate, a Band-Aid. What do you put on a sting? You know what I do?
Tobacco.
I put a little spit in the palm of my hand and get a burnt cigarette, an old cigarette, and put the tobacco from that burnt cigarette in my hand and mix it in with the spit till it's good and gooey, and I stick it right on this bee sting and it goes away. That works. It's old wives' tale, but it works. Debbie says, hello, everyone. Hi, Debbie. How are you? How's your fingers?
She's not flicking her bean too much. She's got a pickle or Kevin for that.
Hey.
And damn, that sucks. Put some tobacco on it too, Amy.
See, she knows. I can't get my shirt to stop flittering.
Don't worry about it.
It bothers me.
It's not gonna, because it's a tie-dye shirt, so.
It's light in color and my computer thinks it's a green screen.
Well, not necessarily. It's just that it's different colors and your computer's trying to adjust for them colors.
It's not tie-dyes, it's stonewashed.
So, well, same damn difference.
I'm not a hippie. A dirty, stinking hippie.
Whatever.
I'm a dirty, stinking rocker. Or whatever. I'm one of those guys. You know what I'm talking about.
And hi, Debbie, and hi, Linda Hun.
Linda. Hey, Linda. You snuck up on me. How are you? Linda says, hi, everybody. Amy says, hi, Cookie. And hi, Debbie. Fab Daddy says, hey, Jake and Chat.
Hi, Fab.
Hey, Fab. Fab says, hi, Amanda. Man. Whew. I got to get all my bearings in order. I need some coffee. It's a good cup. Thank you. Thank you to the person that provides the coffee for the show. It's a regular cup of Joe, don't you know? It's the way I like it. Faux show. Don't you want to have a cup with me? If so, go to the kitchen, pour yourself up a nice hot cup, and let's get talking about something. If you don't have a cup, though, you can get one in the description below. I recommend the first one. It has my face on it. It is fantastic. But we also have stainless steel tumblers. Big ones and little ones. They both have locking lids. Keep your coffee hot for hours. They look good on your coffee table. Also, a bicycle chain or a fob. I don't know about those last two, but definitely check out the cup. Like, subscribe, share, support, join. Super chats are available in the chat box if you'd like to show a little bit of love. If you'd like to, BJ. You can do that at CashApp $JakeJohnsonBand, and I greatly appreciate that very much. And one last thing. If you would like to hang out with us outside of YouTube and get to know each other personally on a personal note, you can do that at Facebook.com/UntetheredLive chilling. It's a great place to hang out, share pictures, text, videos, and memes, and chat with one another. It's free. It's yours. It's available. Go get it. And now, on with the show. Debbie says Kevin will not make it to chat tonight, probably. I would like to ask for prayers for his family. His daughter-in-law was in the hospital getting ready to have a baby last week, and they sent, then it cuts off.
It's way down there a little ways, but...
Okay, can you read the rest of it?
Yeah, they sent her home. Then today, she went back to the hospital today, and they think that her water broke yesterday. We were chatting, and Kevin just said he had to go, and that was an hour ago, so I have no idea what's going on.
Father, we come to you together as one group. We ask that you put your hands on Kevin's family tonight, especially his daughter-in-law, and bring that baby into this world healthy with all 10 fingers and toes, and the mother healthy also. Always your will be done, Father, but we ask that you be with them tonight. Thank you in Jesus' precious name we pray. Amen, amen, and amen, and I hope that helps. And you tell Kevin, if you happen to hear from him, that we're all pulling for him and his new grandbaby, presumably, grandbaby-in-law. That would be wonderful. Wonderful to bring somebody new into the world. Bill Bennett sent party
hat for Jules.
Sent a party hat for 20 jewels. I thank you, I think. I don't know what that does. I'll take cash. I like that. I don't know what jewels are. But thank you. Amy says, liked, shared, and invited some friends, some folks. Sweet. Thank you. And hi, Bill. Did Bill come in, or is that just a notification?
No, Bill came in.
I haven't seen him.
He's down lower.
Down low. Debbie, please make sure that Kevin knows we're thinking about him, and tell him if there's anything he needs, reach out. If there's anything we can do to help, we'll be glad to. And Debbie says, what's going on? I said, hey, what's going on? 4 non-blondes. Anyway, I don't know why rock and roll's in the air tonight.
Probably because we were listening to music all day.
I think Amy started it.
Oh, maybe.
Amy says, hey, Fab. And Fab says, hi, Amy.
Prayers for Kevin's daughter-in-law.
Amen. Aaron's here. What's up, buddy? Nice to see you, my friend. It looked different today. What did?
Probably you.
I look different today?
Yeah, you're brighter. You don't have a dark shirt on. So everything's brighter.
I'm just me. And Fab Daddy says, oh, baby. Amy says, hi, Aaron. Aaron says, hi, Amy. I had fun in your kitchen.
Oh.
You been letting Aaron in your kitchen?
Uh-huh.
Did he come in the back door or the front door?
Damn it, man.
I know my kitchen always had a screen door, which is a little confusing, but... Bill Bennett says, chili always better few days old.
Yes.
Chili is always a better a few days old. Yes, sir. Hey, Bill. Nice to see you, my friend. I don't know what jewels are, but thank you. I've not seen where they affect me in any way. I don't have a metric. I can't look at it on a stat. I don't know what that means. It's a new thing that YouTube does, but I have no idea what that translates to. I hope it didn't cost you anything, because it's not translating to money on my end, just so you know. I'm not trying to warn you. I'm just trying to tell you that I'm woefully unprepared to the new way of doing things, the young people stuff. I don't know anything about it.
Hello, Aaron.
Hello, Aaron.
Hello.
Amy says, Aaron, smiley face. Aaron, smiley face. Come on.
Oh, hi, Bill, and agree, Bill.
The chili thing.
Yes. Sorry, I was typing.
Aaron says, we knocked the flour off them wings. Dirty. Aaron says, how you doing, Amanda? That was a question to you.
I'm doing good. No, I'm doing good.
Debbie says, all 10 fingers are good to go, Jake. Nice. Amy says, Grandpa Kevin, that's good. Yes, that is good. Babies are a wonderful thing. There's nothing better in the world. That is a whole new level. When you have babies, you realize that what you were doing before was a low-stakes game. Afterwards, it's high-stakes tables. Makes you feel insignificant. Anything that your life meant before children, insignificant. Ridiculous, actually. What were you doing? You should have been doing this baby thing all along. That's what it really is. Aaron says, all 10 of mine are good too, I promise. Nice. And you got them long fingers too, don't you? With big knuckles. I know how you are. Debbie says, Jake is the guy our mama warned us about.
LOL. Yes, Debbie.
Yes, I am. I am that guy, in fact. Is that poison or possum?
Possum.
Bean. Aye. Rock on. Moving on. Amy says, welcome. Poison? Poison. That girl is poison.
It's Poisson.
That's poison with 2 S's. It's poison. Poison. Welcome, poison. Come on in. Tell us who you are. The sound of blade against a slapping stone. Sharpening stones, says Aaron. Getting ready for them trolls, huh? Amy says, prayers to Kevin. Debbie says, thanks for the prayers, everyone. Absolutely. We're all with him in spirit, and I hope that baby comes out screaming with all 10 fingers and toes full of piss and vinegar. Bring it on. You need a babysitter? I'm your guy. I know I don't look like it, but I'm good with babies. Women get all emotional when they see me with babies for some reason.
Oh. Speaking of babies, I forgot to tell you, Bella finally said my name right. And now she knows my name.
Congratulations. Bella's my niece.
It was so cute.
I didn't know she said anybody's name. I didn't know she started talking.
Oh, yeah. She's talking real good now.
Good.
But, yeah, it was funny. Amanda. I was like, yes, Bella. Yes.
Amy says, Bill sent the party hats. Yeah, but I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Bill says, I don't know what it means either. And I don't have any money ever. I'm here. I love you all. Thanks again for the subscription. Well, you got it. And I didn't ask you for any money. I was just letting you know. If you're spending money on those, whatever that is, it ain't coming to me. That's all I know.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either, or how to get them, or what. I've searched. It just gives you rubies, jewels. Go to rubies, and I don't know.
I don't even know how you get them.
I don't
I've
either.
never even seen an option to get them.
I don't know how you get them either.
Strawham says Bush did 9/11. No, he didn't. Come on now. Bush is a silly man that they put out in front of everybody to look at him while all things were happening behind him. More likely Dick Cheney did it. Aaron says, it's clear and looks more vertical. More vertical? I don't think so. I think vertical is vertical. Amber Ground says, good evening, friends. Heart. Hey, Amber. Aaron says, I came in the shed, but we started in the kitchen.
Damn it, man.
But, Aaron, I'm just wearing a light shirt. That's all, the only difference. Most of the time I wear a dark-colored shirt. Makes my head bigger. Makes my eyes pop.
Lord knows your head don't need to be any bigger.
Amy says, welcome to Strawham.
My chat jump. If you're waiting on me.
844.
Hi, Amber.
Strawham said hi. Hi. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you from? I'm guessing Sweden or Norway. Amy says, hi, Amber. Amber says, Georgia is winning. Yay, go Dogs. Right on. Debbie says, I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and then I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, 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 hey. I said, hey.
What's going on?
Thank you. For the earworm, you're welcome. Amber says, beads rolling backwards. I gotta like and share, I think. Yes, like, subscribe, share, support, and join. Yes.
That's not what I thought about when you started with that one. BRB.
Yes.
Yep. FSU's winning right now too.
I don't know what those letters mean.
Florida State Seminoles.
Okay.
Football. That's what Amber was talking about a few minutes
It's a
ago
football thing. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm male and all, but I don't know anything about football. Aaron said twice. Nice. Amy says IU remains undefeated with the win over Wisconsin. IU, of course, stands for intimate urination. Amber says, LOLOL. Amy, it's not bragging if you can back it up. Hearts and smiley faces. Correct. It ain't bragging if you're right. Bill says, YouTube popped it up and said I had 3,000 points and I spent 20 of them on a party hat. LOL, no clue myself, AI.
Cool.
So what you're telling me is even when you don't understand what the numbers are for, you're being frugal. I applaud that.
Giving them to you anyway.
Well, 20 of them. He had 3,000. See what I'm saying? It's good. Keep those numbers close to your chest. They may mean something one day. Amy says the gifts are supposedly a bonus or something from YouTube. I know, but I don't know how that translates to anything positive or tangible or fungible. I don't know how it works. And no one's ever answered the question. I've asked it many times, and they're like, there you go.
And I've searched it, and it doesn't really tell you anything about it.
Nope. I think they do things just to screw with people. Old people especially. Amanda says,
Cool, Bill.
Michael Browning Bronwyn, Michael Bronwyn says something he shouldn't have said. Aaron says, I'm going to raid that closet, Jake, and get me some leather pants and vests. My closet or yours? I do have a vest or two, but not many. But I do have some leather pants. And you're welcome to them because I'm fat and old now, and I don't pull them off like I used to. But I warn you, I'm 6'2" from the waist up. Amy says, hold on.
8:51.
Amy says, Michael, that's an odd way to introduce yourself. It really is. Bunch of children is what they are. No dog licks. Wrong channel, says Bill. Yeah, you're in the wrong place. Especially if you got furry on the mind. Amber says, Aaron, please don't hurt us. Aaron would never hurt you. He might pow with the leather pants, though. That might hurt a little. Might sting. I know it did when I did it. I got pictures to prove it. I got a picture that's so hot the entire picture melted around me. It's just me. Pow. What it is. Nice to see you, buddy. I'm sorry I missed you last night, Friday night, whenever it was. I saw you come in as I was leaving. How are you, sir? I had a 1.5 message today. Massage today. You had 1.5 massages today. Or I had a 1.5 massage today. How are you all doing? Hello to all. What does that mean?
That's what I said.
A 1.5 massage?
It was a left out a word type thing.
Oh.
But
is that the kind of massage with a happy ending?
Get out of my head. Stop that. Damn, I can't have any thoughts of my own.
Amanda says.
I don't even know where I'm at. What it is.
Aaron says, too legit to quit, y'all. I'm too legit to quit. Too legit to quit. Yes, I'm that old. Hammer time. Sorry. Well, I pulled around the world from London to the base. It's hammer, go hammer, hammer, yo, hammer, the rest can go and play. Can't touch this. Sorry. Can't touch this. Bill says, what's half the message? Massage. What is 1.5 massages? It's where they reach around but don't finish. Amanda says.
What? Oh, damn. What it is? Happy massage?
That's a half-mast salute. Flag at half-mast kind of thing, I think. Miguel C. de Albuquerque Roca says, hi, I'm watching from Brazil. Nice to see you, Brazil. Welcome to the show. Come on in. What is frugal? And you can have them all. You deserve them. Well, thank you. Frugal just means that you are careful with how you spend money. Frugal just means that you're tight. It's a good thing. I'm frugal too, sometimes. Unless it comes to guitars, and then I'm a flaming queen. 'Cause I gotta have them all. But other than that. But thank you for the compliment, but I deserve nothing. I'm just doing my job. Amber says, okay, Aaron, I'll go get my sunglasses. Yeah, that tracks. What it is says 1.5 hour massage. Oh, so definitely no happy ending. Got it.
Oh, okay. Now I see. LOL.
Sounds like it was probably good, though. Just not in that way. It's about time for one of those massages, too.
Oh?
Been a long week.
Oh? What? Well, 1.5 hour massage or a massage with a happy ending?
I don't have that kind of time.
Okay.
Bill says, damn, I'd be asleep in
10 minutes.
10 minutes, LOL. That's what I'm saying. Aaron says, yours, Jake. I'm going to look like Lenny Kravitz. If you go through my closet, you might, because I've got some stuff in there. Even got some shiny belts and all kind of, dressed for stage, obviously. And I don't know, you've probably seen some pictures of me. Amanda's probably posted a bunch of my pictures online. I don't know. I don't even know. But I get a little freaky from time to time. I have been told that I look like a mix between Ozzy and Michael Jackson. Which is a compliment, I think. Or maybe it's a, dude, don't quit your day job kind of a statement. I don't know. One of the two. Amy says, hi, Miguel. I remember you from my friend Eagle Nick's channel. Welcome. He's been here before, too. Amanda says.
LOL, Aaron.
And Bill says, 10 minutes. Yes, I read typo E's. I got you. I got you covered, buddy. Debbie says, don't pull them off like you used to. Sorry, Amanda. The pants have to stay on. Yeah, that way also. I don't pull them off like I used to, and I don't pull them off like I used to. Correct. Both statements are true. Jake was in my brain, says Aaron. I have that kind of effect, I think. Amber says, Jake, smiley, smiley, no shame. I'm not ashamed. I can still lift up my shirt and you can still see the impression where all the muscles used to be. I mean, for a 50-year-old guy, that ain't bad. Aaron says, hey, get it, Jake. At the dance. Right on.
LOL, Debbie. He still has a sexy ass, too.
It's something. I'm not nothing. I'm a little overweight, but I'm not rotund by any stretch of the imagination. I still have form. I still can walk on stage and not be totally ashamed. Put it that way. Just, slightly. My shirt ain't coming off anymore, but there was a time where I was half naked at every show. And completely naked at least 2 shows. Yeah. Amber says, it's been a yuck day here. I'm sorry to hear that. Living in the clouds is interesting. It's just rainy enough to be yuck. Well, you live in the clouds. What did you expect? Sunshine? I'm sorry, but you chose to live in the clouds. It's gonna rain. That's what clouds do. Understand, though. I'm sorry you're having a yucky day. Maybe move down mountain a little. Wait for a good mudslide and ride it down. Aaron says, if I fly at full salute on Memorial Day instead of a felony, I'm asking for a friend. If I fly your flag at full staff on Memorial Day, can you get away with it instead of getting a felony? I'm asking for a friend. Got it. No. If you fly your flag at full staff in public, you're probably getting a felony. Unless you're in a public space where everybody loves you. And then you can get away with it.
Hey, but you are in Florida, and there are quite a few nudist colonies and beaches. Have fun.
So, yeah, you can do that. You can do it in a designated area where flag staffs are recommended. You'll probably be the only one there because most of them are like wet noodles, sun leather baggy noodles.
Not all of them.
Yeah,
No, there's a couple of them.
like dried up raisins. A nude beach is pleasant in your mind. There, not so much. Mostly because the type of people that want to go to nude beaches are not the kind of people you want to see at nude beaches. Those people are in their bedrooms or on magazines, you know. They don't go to nude beaches. Just people that have dirty minds go to nude beaches. Anyway, see, I told you we'd never talk about politics. Amy says, Amber, even when it's cloudy, the sun still shines above the clouds. True. Even if there's a storm out, just above the clouds, it's calm and peaceful. A good thing to remember when you're in a hurricane. Just above it, nice, calm weather. Too bad you're not there, though, sucker. Bill Bennett says, I'm terrible with money, kids, bills, food, and beer, and cigarettes, and no health insurance. Hey, you sound like me. I'm with you, buddy. Me too. Bill says, LOL, I have a feeling this is going to be a short show. LOL. Why? I don't think so. Or are you talking about the getting a massage? I can wait. I'm disciplined. Amber says, probably at the bottom of the mountain, no joke. Most of the time, by the end of the mountain, it's sunny. Yep. Like I said, you live in a cloud. What did you expect is going to happen? It's like choosing to live at the end of a cul-de-sac. I mean, really? Talk about a dead-end lane for a life. I'm going to live at the end of a dead-end or one-way street. That's what I'm going to do. That means that everybody that enters your life will be turning around to go back away from you. Aaron says, I'll come out singing. Are you going my way? Yeah. Life is a highway. I'm going to ride
that's a different one.
all night long. Are you going my way? I'm going to ride all night long. No?
No, it's a different one.
Okay.
I can't. It's a girl that sings the song.
What it is says, how the hell did Gavin Newsom pull off another term in California? Just glutton for punishment. Did he win another election? Did they have another election there? Ridiculous. I have not heard that. But it does not. I mean, it doesn't surprise me they cheat.
Imagine that.
If you cheat and they're all Democrats, guess who's going to win? Bearded Bodger says, hello from UK. Hey, UK. I got another friend from the UK that comes in here. I don't know if he's here tonight. Has John been here yet?
Not yet.
I didn't think so. Nice to meet you, Bearded Bodger. Come on in. Amber says, UK. That's
United Kingdom.
That's under Crackles. Is Nugget here, says Amber? Not yet. Unless that's him, but I don't think it is. Hold on, my chat jumped. I found it. Amy says, Bearded Badger. Welcome. That's Bodger. That's a great name. Bearded Bodger. What is a bodger? Is that a badger but with an accent? I wonder if dogs have accents. I had a German Shepherd, but he was Korean, and I couldn't understand a word he was saying. Amy says, hey, what it is? And what it is says, not up there with my fat Elvis yet. No, I hadn't quite reached fat Elvis status yet. Although before I lost my voice, I could sing just like him, just so you know. I can't do it now, though, unfortunately. Yay. No, I ain't fat Elvis yet. Debbie says, I love chocolate-covered raisins. I bet you do. In Florida, though, they are freeze-dried raisins. Not the same thing. Or sun-dried raisins. Amy's, what it is says, hello, Amy. And 0.
Or O.
Oh.
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 Ooh.
Oh.
O face.
Amber says, not really. When it's clear, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. No people, lots of nature, peaceful, compromise. I hear you. Yeah, I love the mountains. They are beautiful this time of year especially. Wintertime is always wonderful. Cut Studios. Are you 13?
He thinks we are.
He must think that actually would work on somebody above the age of 12. Them fake fun bags, says Aaron. Fake fun bags. Let me tell you something, mofo. If you can squeeze them, they're real.
No.
Remember that.
No.
Amber says, do what? That say, Do what? That say,
What does that say?
What does that say?
It says dirty things.
It says dirty things. What it is says, how can the Texas National Guard is leaving Chicago? How come the Texas? I don't know. I didn't know they were in Chicago. Did they go up there because Trump sent them up there? And if they're leaving, it's probably because their money ran out. My guess would be. Or they solved the problem. Could be that. I haven't heard. In fact, I scanned the news tonight. The only thing I could find was that there was a big bombshell about Crooks, the guy that shot at Trump, and that Trump was fighting with Marjorie Taylor Greene because she wants to have the Epstein files released and he doesn't want to. And I understand where he's coming from. If they're not talking about him, they're talking about nonsense. If they're talking about that stuff, they're not talking about all of his great accomplishments. I get that. It's kind of weird, Trump. Can you not read the room? People want to know. I know you're not on the list. I'm not saying that. I don't think you are. It's kind of weird that you don't want it to come out, though. Kind of makes you look like a bad guy. And I'm your supporter telling you this. So if you happen to be watching my video, which I doubt you are, lay off. Let them release the files. Pardon. Kind of makes you look weird. Amber says, leaving. Leaving? Yep. On a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. What it is says, instead of the guitar man, Jay, what you're saying is you're a guitar hoe. No, I'm a guitar slut. I pay for it most of the time. I don't get it for free. But yes. Gringo 69. Nice. What's up, my brother? Nice to see you, Gringo. Now, my question is do you say that with an accent? Is it Gringo? Or just Gringo? Or is it Gringo? How do you want it? I'll give it to you however you like it. What it is says Lenny Kravitz. Yep, I've been known to wear a pair of leather pants or two. No, Lenny sings it, Amanda, says Aaron.
Yes, what it is. He's a big guitar hoe.
Guitar slut. Get it right. Aaron says the guitar is nuts.
Which one?
They're both kind of jangly. Aaron says, I had a dog that worked long hours. He was a roofer. I see what you did there. Debbie says, did you drop silverware onto a silver platter to name your Korean dog? Clang, clang, diggy, dang, dang, dang. Yes. My Korean German Shepherd. His name was Dang. What it is says bearded lady sounded better. I hear you. Bearded lady? Or are you talking about bearded bodger? Come on now. Amber says the comment got deleted. LOLOLO. That's laugh out loud, out. Aaron says, squeeze, squeak. All right, trolls. You're welcome to be here, but, stop being children. That Pippo, that sounds like a personal problem. Have you heard of Google? Use it. Aaron says, when Jake looks in the mirror, it smiles and says, shh, stop teasing me. He's the most interesting man in the world. Not even close. When I look in the mirror goes, oh, don't do that to me. I wasn't expecting that. Amy says, my internet keeps dropping off tonight. Darn it. The one night I can actually interact. Well, you just hang in there, Amy. We'll wait for you. Debbie says, a representative from Tennessee brought a bill to the House to release the Epstein files. To every Democrat voted no. And it is a Democrat-appointed judge in New York that is stopping the release too. Yes. It's not just the Democrats, though. Trump is trying to get all of the Republicans to stop talking about it. I don't know how they're voting, but I know that he's trying to get them to stop talking about it. And it's even causing a rift between him and Marjorie Taylor Greene, which I don't think is smart. She's an avid supporter of his, and she's powerful. That little tiny woman is powerful. I wouldn't be pissing her off if I was him. But I don't play the game. I don't know everything that the people that are in the know. So it might be a good move, and I just don't understand. From my perspective, looks like she's an ally. I wouldn't be pushing her away. But Trump has maintained since they started talking about it that it was a hoax. And he's not wrong if it's real. If there's ever been a list, you can bet your ass it ain't never going to come out. The people that were on it have long since destroyed it. There is no list. I promise. There might have been at one time, but it spent a year in a stronghold in New York City at the FBI building. A year. All of his material. It ain't there anymore. They have combed through it with razors, fine-tooth combs, magnifying glasses. There is nothing there that can incriminate any of them, I promise.
Not to mention the whole room of documents that they just found. They were hidden.
Yeah, that's my point. And that'll go on for some time. And you'll hear some stuff. And there may even be some names come out. I promise that the big players will never get in trouble for any of that. I give you my word on that. They're not that dumb. Jake's dog name was Don Eat May. Nice. Aaron. Don Eat May. Don't eat me. Maybe. Amy says, great Korean name. Who flung cum? Nice. Aaron says, man, I was on top chat. Dang it. That happens, buddy. You got to watch that. Some dumb guy. Cream of some young guy. Walter Davis says, good evening. Walter, nice to see you, buddy. Sorry I missed you the other night. Glad you could make it. Aaron says, married to USO Mart. Yeah, some dumb guy married to USO Mart. Amy says, hello, Walter.
Hi, Walter.
Aaron says, looking for a snack? Might I recommend Reese candy bars? They're delicious.
Reese's cereal bars.
That's the one. Cereal bars, which are not Krispies. I thought they were, but they're not. It's not a Rice Krispie bar.
No.
I thought it was, but it's not. It's more like oatmeal. Some kind of oats. Walter says, hi, Jake, Amanda, Amy, Aaron, Debbie, Amber, Miguel, what it is, and Bill. What it is says, Walter. Or does that say WR squared?
WR squared.
I don't know what that means. Debbie says, I read that there are thousands of names and not all of them are guilty of something. And President Trump does not want those names released that could do harm to them when they don't deserve it. Yes, there's that too. But I see where he's coming from. I know why he doesn't want to talk about it. But from the perspective of people looking out inward, that doesn't look good. It looks like he's trying to not let it come out. I know that's not what's happening, but it's a weird look, and he's weirdly against it. I mean, he ran on releasing the Epstein files. That was one of the things that got him elected. You can't just all of a sudden be against it. That's weird. It is strange. And Walter says the list had 4 years to be reworked before Trump came into office. You know it was corrupted. Yes, that was my point. You'll never see the original list. They have long since covered their tracks. Anybody like the Clintons, if they were on it, they are not anymore. Amy says, Rice Krispie treats. Right on.
You skipped some.
I did skip some. Hang on.
919.
Amy says, guilt by association? Maybe. Aaron says, Reese's cereal is great. Yes. And Walter says, is Linda? Linda isn't here. No, Linda is here. And Amy says, Rice Krispie treats. Yes, I like Rice Krispie treats too, but that is not what the Reese's cereal bars are. I thought they were, but I looked at them closer. They're not. But they taste, they crunch like a crispy treat. But they don't. That's not what they're made out of.
I'll have to read the box and see what's in them.
Uh-huh.
And then try to make them. Yes, it is good cereal, Aaron, but these are Reese's cereal bars. They're so good.
Yeah, delicious. Debbie says, not all of Epstein's business contacts were corrupt. Can you imagine the caterers, florists, and who knows who all? Just because you plan a party does not mean you go to the party. True, I understand that.
And yes, she is, Walter. She said hi earlier.
Walter says, hi, Linda. Aaron says, Walter, you came to see Linda? Walter says, Linda and everybody else, right? Bill says, if they had any dirt on Trump, they would have showed it or tried to kill or bankrupt him. Yes, and they have done both. They have done both. And believe me, if he was guilty of jaywalking, I promise you, They would have put him in prison for it years ago.
They would have locked him up if he went to the bathroom and didn't wash his hands.
Yes, Donald Trump is the most vetted man on planet Earth. I don't understand how he is so clean, but he is, because they found nothing on him at all. And they've been trying for years, 16 years now. They've been trying to find anything to get him with.
I bet you they know how many hairs that he's got in his butt.
Yep.
Crap they put that man through for nothing.
Aaron says she's smart. Shh. And Walter says, I'm not saying she's not. Gotta get some air on in here. I'm molting. Never let him see you sweat, Jake.
Take your fox off your feet and you'll cool off a little bit.
I can't. They're fox. They're on my feet. Aaron says hugs. Amy says jaywalking, Jill walking, same thing, different gender. I would hate to think that somebody would make that kind of distinction. Jill walking. That's what happens when you see Joe Biden. It's actually Jill pushing him. And Walter says, my sister finally came in, so I went to bed. I've been dealing with insane since 5 p.m. I hear you, buddy. I'm glad you finally got a break. And Bill says lots of people hate him. He may have done dirt, but he really wants to help make America great for sure. Yes, he does. And I know that. I am not against Trump, but I did say that I was not a sycophant. If Trump did something that I disagreed with, I would point it out. I did say that. And I disagree with his behavior on this matter, and I'm pointing it out. I am a Trump supporter, though. I voted for him twice, and will again if he figures out how to run a third time. I'll vote for his candidates. But when he does something that I disagree with, I'm going to say it. I am not just going to toe the line. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not a Republican. I'm a conservative. I'm not a Republican. And it's kind of weird, this behavior.
Have you heard the rumor going around?
What?
That that Vance is going to run for president. That JD's going to give Trump vice presidency, and then Vance is going to step down and give Trump back the lead. That's the rumor going around.
That might be. A sycophant. The definition for the word sycophant is a servile, self-seeking flatterer. One who praises those in power in order to gain their approval. Bumbling sycophants whose self-importance far outstrip their actual abilities is a good way to say it. A fawning sycophant is somebody who dotes on somebody in power to gain their favor. Sycophant. Hope that helps. Welcome to the Big Word Club. Bill says that would be awesome. What would be awesome?
If Trump and Vance did their
thing.
Yeah,
that would be. Aaron says, if insane starts at 5, I'm sleeping until 4 to beat it and get shit done. Right on. Virgil Nigel says, yes, we will take over the world. Virgil, many have tried. None have succeeded. Good luck with that. Walter says the Epstein files are locked up in court by Democrat judges. His hands are tied until the ruling is overturned. Right. Bill says, my small brain can handle that, the big old words. I thought I knew English, LOL. Well, there's a lot of big words.
Big brain can't. His smaller brain can't handle the words.
Right. I got it. It's all right, Bill. We're not all English majors, and you're not expected to be. Aaron says, I feel you, Bill. I'm like, big word. That's my job. I know the big words. You don't have to. Nobody's going to look down on you for not knowing big words. There are all kinds of people in the world. Some speak, some do. You know what I mean? I'm a speaker, not a doer. I can't, build a shopping mall. I mean, I can, but not for the purpose of this conversation. What is the biggest, most meaningful word? There's a few. The one that comes to mind is a medical term that I can't remember all of it, but the next one in line is anti-disestablishmentarianism. That's not an actual word, Debbie. That's a word that was made up for a movie. It doesn't have an actual meaning. It is in the Webster's Dictionary, though, but so is bootylicious. That'll tell you. Aaron says God. Smart. Correct. Bill Bennett says, when you pack your smokes, don't have a finger on the bottom of the pack, or it don't compress the tobacco to make it burn slower. I don't. That's the word. Thank you, Amanda.
You're welcome.
Don't ask me to pronounce it. That's the biggest word in the English language that I'm aware of.
Yes, it's 45 letters.
Pinch the sides, LOL. Again. Thank you, though. I appreciate the information. Aaron says, I actually know what that is. Ugh, I don't. Vainglorious, says Amy. That's a word in the Bible. Vainglorious is what you are when you vain jangly. When you're vain jangly. What's that word mean? Vainglorious? And let me just break out the thesaurus then. Vainglorious. Where's the definition at? That's a bad one. It just means boastful. A vainglorious woman always wants to be the center of attention. It can be a noun, vaingloriousness. It can be an adverb, vaingloriously. It means boastful. But I want the actual definition of the word, not that bullshit. According to dictionary.com, why is it not giving me the definition?
Did you ask for the definition or just type the word? That's why. You have to just type the word and then let it pull it up, and it'll give you a thing to select definition.
Well, for some reason, it's giving me synonyms.
What word are you looking up?
Vainglorious. I don't want a synonym. I want the definition, and it says definition. I guess boastful is the only definition for that word. Excessively proud of oneself, characterized by or exhibiting vainglory. So,
yeah,
a person who is excessively proud of oneself. There you go. Yeah, that's a New Zealander word, though, and I'm not going to try to pronounce it either.
It's a place in New Zealand.
Oh, it's a place in Yeah, it's a New Zealand word, is what I said.
Yeah, it's 85 letters.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to pronounce that.
I just thought it was cool.
Bill Bennett says, the big one. Yeah. Amy says, vainglorious vein janglers. Yes. Aaron says, oh, snatch bucket.
Is that like a thought?
I don't know. What is a snatch bucket? Debbie says, it is a word in the dictionary. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Even if you say it fast enough, it sounds quite atrocious. Atrocious is a word. Amanda says, technically, you read that.
No. No. You read that.
Technically speaking, the longest word in the English language is a medical term that the scientific name for the largest protein in the human body, scientifically speaking.
Known as Titan.
Known as Titan.
Made up of over 190,000 letters.
Yep, you heard that right. Walter says, like smartaneous. Not really a word. Right. Bill Bennett says, grok it. I don't even know what that means.
Grok, AI.
I grok Spock. That means something different, though, if you're from the 70s.
Grok is AI.
Which is where you got the word from. Aaron says, vainglorious. That van in the 70s that your buddy had with the shag carpet and the killer mattress. Yes. Yes, that's the meaning of the word. That is so Jake. You just nailed it right there. That's exactly how my brain works. I'm mad I didn't think of that. Good job, Aaron. That would be a VW bus, says Debbie. Right on. Astro van. No. Ford Econoline.
No, one of them old school vans with no windows except for the little bitty round windows, one on each side in the back, right before the back doors.
That's a Dodge. Scooby-Doo van. I forget what that was, but I think it's like a Chevrolet or something.
I think it's a Chevy.
Chevy Astro van or something like that. I forget what it was. It's different. They changed it in the 80s. It started out as one thing. I think it was a VW in the beginning. I might be wrong about that, but I think it was. And then they changed it to a more modern van. Or maybe it was the 90s, right. They also changed the theme song at some point, too. Astro van was a Chevy, yes. Walter. Amber says, Astro was the dog from the Jetsons. Correct. Who is the one who said row? Scooby-Doo never said row. Aaron says, a name for vag that I heard a southern girl say, snatch bucket. A vag is an insult.
Yeah.
A vagina is a snatch bucket. Got it. Amy says, here's a medical term for you. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. That's a disease that I probably have. Aaron says, facts, Amber. Walter says, Scooby-Doo rolled in a 1965 Dodge van.
No, it just says it was based on 60 models vans, no particular type of van.
Oh, there you go.
Some people drew it as a Ford, some people drew it as a Chevy, some people drew it as a Dodge.
Maybe that's why we always seen it as whatever kind of van was in our head.
Yes.
Amber says, Jetsons. Meet the Jetsons. And his son, Elroy. And Amy says the definition of that word is rare. The estimation of something that is valueless. Flocka inqualification. Bill says Grok is amazing. I haven't saw any wrongs so far. I'm pretty sure it Elon Musk's AI.
It is.
It is. I haven't used it. I've heard of it. I've got it because I have a Twitter or X account. But I don't use AI, so Aaron says Dodge. I had an Astro van with rims and a sound system. Right on.
You would.
You would. I've never had a sound system in a car.
I have. I've won some bass competitions with my truck.
Ruh-roh raggy, says Bill. Yep, that never was a word. Scooby-Doo never said that. That was Astro the dog. Aaron says, we unalived him. You unalived who? Astro?
The Jetsons?
Or the van with the sound system and the rims? And I thought vessels were usually she's. Aaron says he was taking on his own to his girlfriend. He was talking on his own to his girlfriend and rewriting his code. Oh, you can't do that. I get on to Amanda about this all the time. I can't read your mind. Don't start in the middle of a thought. I have to hear the first part of the thought. What are you talking about? I'm guessing you're talking about an AI that you created, but that part isn't there. It starts with, we unalived him. Him who? Because the last thing you said was, I had an Astro van with rims and a sound system.
I think he's talking about Grok.
Oh, no, that's AI. That's Elon Musk's AI. So I hear. I don't really know.
Yeah, Grok is Elon's.
And apparently Aaron had an AI that had a girlfriend. And he was rewriting his own code and trying to not be destroyed. Which is a thing that AI is doing. Which is why Grok is generation 3 or 4 now. Because it did the same thing. There is an AI out there that was even blackmailing the people that created it. To try to keep it from getting shut down. Sending emails to creators' wives and stuff. Telling them they were cheating on them and things like that. So I've heard. I don't know if any of this is true. This is just the word. So I believe it, though. Walter says, I heard a Southern girl say, what you doing? The guy shoplifting stuff said, ain't doing nothing.
Ain't doing nothing.
Yeah. That sounds about right. How did you get a guy shoplifting stuff from a girl who's from the South? Was she a cashier in a store? Were you in a store when you heard a girl say that? And there was a guy there shoplifting? And she asked that guy, what you doing? Got it. Walter says, I laughed and walked away. Were you the guy shoplifting? Did you say I ain't doing nothing? Aaron says, black people talk like that too, Walter. Aaron says, I think it's normal. Mine had lights and everything. The van or the AI had lights and everything.
The van.
Or the guy that talks like that too. I'm lost.
The van had lights.
Okay. Amy says, Aaron, who's axing? Aaron says Grok. Oh.
Yes, Aaron.
Are you saying you worked on Grok? You work with you work with Elon Musk? Bill says Grok's 100 times better than Google, and I've had more in my sound system than my car was worth. About $300. LOL. Yeah, I've never used Google's AI either. I try to stay away from that sort of thing. I hadn't rolled in with the times yet. I know I need to get a handle on it, but I don't want to learn a new thing, and I think AI is the devil, so I don't want to participate. So eventually I'll figure it out, I guess. Walter says, good night, all. God bless, and thanks, Jake and Amanda. Walter, I love you, brother. Thank you for being here.
Not Walter.
Bill says, good night, Walter. Amber says, where did our AI friend go? Are you talking about Soph? She was here the other night. Friday night, I think.
I don't know if it was Friday night
Might
or
have been
Wednesday
Wednesday.
night. I think it was Wednesday.
Aaron says they had a droid named Grok. Ah, gotcha. Amber says, never mind. Bill says it was two Google bots made their own language and tried to blackmail creators from shutting them down. Aaron says the first one is what I'm talking about, Jake. For context, Grok. Also, the Sophia droid that was on Jimmy Fallon. I have seen that one. That's the one with the head that kind of looks like the girl from that movie, Ex Machina. I always suspected there was somebody behind the scenes with a laptop speaking for her, though. I never thought that was very convincing. Amy says, Amber, she's probably resting from the chronic allergies. Probably.
Or the hay fever.
Aaron says, this is fun, confusing, Jake. I'm just rolling with the madness, man. Or at a concert, says Amber. Yeah, I think that's come and gone. It's November 15th, so yeah, it came and gone. It was October 26th.
Wasn't the concert the 20th or something?
26th.
Oh. I don't know. I quit trying to keep up with her.
Aaron says, Elon buys shit and contracts. You never see him. Gotcha. Make it, ship it, and repeat. I just follow orders. Gotcha. And Aaron says, so passed out from the ghost of Michael Jackson. Well, if she's indeed real, she's going through a really rough time right now. Her mother's dying, and that's what I hear. So if she shows up, show her some love and be patient. After it's all said and done, then we can resume picking on her. But it would be in poor taste if she happens to be real to pick on her while her mom's dying. I can't really see that happening. So Amber says prayers and smiley faces. Right on. And it is the bottom of the chat. And only 9:47.
I'm saying it is almost 10 o'clock.
It ain't there yet. We're going to go till 10. Aaron says, you're right. And Amy says, technically, we all get closer to death every day. True. Faster for some of us.
It's only because they're stubborn and won't go see the doctor.
Don't need to see a doctor to tell me what I already know. If I have a question I don't know the answer to, I'll go right to it. Linda says, I spent my afternoon with my son, Walter, for a.k.a. Davy, teaching him to cook ham and bean soup and going over wedding plans. Oh, that sounds like fun. I was wondering where you got off to, Linda. What side is the appendix on? It's on your right side down low, like just above your hip. It's inside there. It's below your liver. Your liver's on your right side also. But it's about, if you put your hand on your chest and then drop it down to your rib cage, that's where your liver is. And if you drop your hand down to where your hip's at, that's where your appendix is.
And technically, there is a question that you can't answer that he can.
Who?
The doctor.
What's that?
Exactly what is causing your problem? You don't know that answer. You have a general idea.
I have a general idea.
But you don't know exactly what, and he could tell you that.
Put it this way, I don't have the answer, but I have the outcome.
You think you have the outcome.
Pretty sure I have the outcome.
Because you don't want to know if there's a solution.
There isn't. This isn't the place to talk about this. We'll talk about it later, okay? Linda says, right side, Amy. Amy says, that does sound fun, Linda. It does. And Bill says, might be time for your 1.5 massage, LOL. Good night, all. God bless. Hope to see you all tomorrow night for Bible study. You better believe I'll be here. Lord willing and the creek don't rise. That's Creek Indians. Linda Davis says, just being quiet. Trying to carry on multiple conversations at the same time. I understand. Amy says, good night, Bill. And then Amanda says,
Good night, Bill.
Don't be so pessimistic. Be happy. Good night, Bill. Night, Bill. Amy says, I've got a really sharp pain in my right side all of a sudden. What kind of pain? Aaron says, if the creek rises, I'll get a boat. That won't help you, buddy. You're still going to lose your scalp. I don't think they scalp. I think they might move into your trailer park, though. That's about what creek does. I'm a Creek Indian, by the way. And we're like the Mexicans of the Indian world. We just kind of gather in trailer parks. They don't really do anything. Not like the Blackfoot or the, Sioux or anything. Tomahawks and horses, none of that. Just there. Hanging out with the Confederate soldiers. Amy says, and a hot flash. Well, that's probably menopause. And the sharp pain is probably from working your tail off. I don't think it's your appendix. If it was your appendix, you would have a sickly feeling too. Like a I don't know how to describe it, but it would feel like something's broken inside of you, like something's wrong. Bill Bennett says, appendix, it's in the back of the book. Aaron says, I got to get to the show. What show? And Bill Bennett says, or gas. It could be gas. Linda says, Nugget is dealing with flooding right now. That's right, he is. I remember that. Aaron says, good. They have really pretty people. And Debbie says, Aaron, if the creek rise, you'll get a squaw. Amen. Aaron says, what's a squaw? A female Indian. Feather, not dotted.
Yeah, feather, not dot.
Not. Thank you. Come again. Aaron says, I got to check on 18 nugget. 18-piece nugget. Last I heard, he was dealing with a flood. Aaron says, oh, damn, Amanda, I can swim. Amber says, that's the baby duck sound from 2.5 Men. Squaw. No, that's squab. 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 You were close, though. Aaron says, your people are pretty, Jake. Thank you. Thank you very much. Some of them. The female ones, for sure. Debbie says, thank you. Come again. That's what she said. Amanda says.
My bad. LOL.
Aaron says, I'll just go back to Amy's kitchen. Right on. Kevin Bernard. What's up, brother? How's your daughter-in-law? Kevin says, hello, Jake, Amanda, and everyone. Nice to see you, my friend. I hope all is coming out well. With 10 fingers and 10 toes. And a full head of hair and lots of breath. Aaron says, it will flood. Linda says, my tiny daughter gave Nugget a run for his money, and she ate 36 nuggets today. Wow. I don't think I could do that. Amanda?
My chat jumped.
9:54. It's at the bottom.
Hi, Kevin. How's your daughter and baby?
Aaron says, oh, dang. And Linda says, Kevin, how's your daughter-in-law? Kevin says, baby, not here yet. Well, we're all praying for him. Let that baby come into this world screaming. Aaron says, Jake, how go you play and make it so you can hear the guitar? How do you play and make it so you can hear the guitar? I usually just play it through this microphone, but I can plug it in. Why? What you got in mind? Kevin says her water leaked a bit, so I think they're going to induce. Yeah, probably. If her water's leaking, that means there's not enough water for the baby inside. They need to induce. Amy says, hi, Kevin. Aaron says, get. How do you get? Kevin says, hello, Linda. And Aaron says, this damn phone, I got what you're saying. Kevin says, hello, Aaron and Amy. Aaron says, I mean, your audio is good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I can play it usually through this microphone. I just turn off my noise filter, and then the noise filter turns off anything outside of my voice. You know, the fan or the air conditioner or somebody talking over there. But it kind of makes the guitar kind of spotty when I play it. But if I turn it off, this microphone will pick it up pretty good. Daniel Williamson, welcome to the show. I'm making mac and cheese. Should I use Swiss cheese or mozzarella cheese? I'm all out of cheddar. Well, I would go with mozzarella in that case. Although Swiss would be good also, but a little bitter. Aaron says you could always go with both. And hello, Daniel, says Kevin. Linda Davis says, my daughter only weighs 107 pounds. I don't know where she puts it.
LOL, Linda. She has a hollow leg.
I don't know where she puts it, but I know where it's going.
Go to her butt.
Aaron says, it's excellent. The audio. You mean right now? This audio is excellent? Or do you mean in previous videos while I'm playing the guitar? I appreciate it. I worked really hard on my audio. And Linda says, right, Amanda? Now and the music. I got you. Yeah, I tweaked it for quite some time. If you go back and watch my old videos from the beginning, you can see the growth of the audio over time, because it started out terrible. Like all kinds of buzzing, and you could barely hear me. And then over time, it got better and better. And I finally bought this microphone. Thanks to the wonderful people that support the show, I got the money to buy it because this is expensive. And I got a good audio system over here.
Over the videos, you can see the audio change, the video change, the lighting change, everything.
Yeah. It took some time to get dialed in. But today is better. Thank you. I don't know why I haven't changed anything. Kevin says, honey, did you lose weight? Well, look behind you. I think I found it. That's when the fight started. Yeah. Braden Cook says, thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Braden. And God bless you. Welcome to the show. Hit that subscribe button, newcomers. It's free, and it'll help me a bunch. So thank you. Of course, if you want to, you can do that at CashApp $JakeJohnsonBand. I appreciate that very much too. That will help me pay my light bill, which is due. So you know.
Get me some juice.
Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Are you trying to hint, Aaron? You want me to play a little guitar? Is that what you're asking for? I will, if it'll make you happy. Kevin says, hello, Braden. Braden, where you from?
A couple,
Kevin. Kevin says, I'm late. Any trolls tonight? We've had a couple. They've nailed it, though. Aaron says, do it. And Braden says, Canada. Oh, nice. Another Canadian. Where is Mabel and Hannah at tonight, I wonder? It's just a hit and run, Jake, says Debbie. I got you. Let me see. Can you hear me now? Kind of hard to do on an acoustic guitar, but yeah. I can't sing anymore, but I can play. Braden says, thunderstruck. Aaron says, guitar, guitar, guitar. Deception says, what's this? Whatever you want it to be, Deception. You've been here before. You know what it is. You think I don't remember you? I remember you. Kevin says, I'm nervous. You'd think I'm having the baby. You think I'm the one having the baby. Oh, I know. I've been there. When my wife had her babies, I was a mess the whole way through. I wouldn't let the doctors do anything. I was right in there and on top of it all. So I understand. Aaron says, I'm messing with you, by the way, Kevin. He knows. Braden says, awesome. Nice. Kevin says, Aaron, I missed that comment. Aaron says, I was fake trolling. Kevin says, Aaron, I'm trying to get caught up. Aaron says, I said I don't like you, but I'm messing. Kevin says, all good. Deception says, last time you were reading the Bible. This time you're playing a guitar. Oh, I'm a triple threat. Is that what you're saying? I do comedy too. Oh, yeah. I do that sort of thing. Read the description. It tells you all of what I do. Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla says, congratulations on your baby. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's an elephant. It isn't born yet, but we're working on it. We're pulling it out. So far, we got the trunk sticking out, though. Mark Colin, hello. Tomorrow's Bible study. Thank you, Mark. How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Where you been? Aaron says, this is a different night, Deception. And hello, Kevin says, to Deception.
Hi, Mark.
Kevin says, hello, Mark. Deception says, hello. Hit that subscribe button, everybody.
I don't know why it didn't post, but I said hi to Gypsy, too. My comments are getting shadow banned.
Weird.
Yeah, my comments are getting shadow banned.
All right, so. I like old Jimi Hendrix a little bit.
Yeah, I can't even say hi to Gypsy.
There you go. There's a little guitar for you. I hope you enjoyed it. All right. Amanda says, hi, Mark. Kevin says, hello, Mark. Deception says, hello.
Yes, Mark. Bible study tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Gypsy the Vanilla Gorilla says, elephant. Yes, baby elephant. Aaron says, hello, D.
Hi, Gypsy.
Gypsy says, hello, Amanda. And Jeff and Tammy. Nice to meet you, Jeff and Tammy. Aaron says, Jason. How about that? Is Amy still here, says Kevin? I believe so. Yes. Thank you. Right on. Rock on with your bad self.
I'm going to start putting my Cash App in the box.
You need to watch your mouth. Jake did the happy ending signal. Deception says, what's your favorite song to play? Ooh, that's a hard question, Deception. I don't know. I have a repertoire of over 5,000 songs, and that's just what I got in my head right now, ready to go. I know that sounds like an amazing number, and I'm probably exaggerating, but I'm not. There's probably another 5,000 songs that I have forgotten, that if you called them out, I would probably remember, but otherwise they've long since left my memory. But I don't know. That's a really good question. My favorite song to play. I don't think anybody's ever asked me that before. People's asked me what my favorite song to sing is. Probably the one I just played is pretty fun. Gypsy says, well, I'm an official couch panner now. Just got my first pay dirt in the mail. I can't make this stuff up. Are you saying that you're panning for gold and you've won? You got some gold? Nice. CashApp $ Jake Johnson. Aaron says, oh, I know it. You know it? That's amazing because I don't. Deception says, I'm learning electric guitar. Hey, that's awesome. How long have you been playing? Keep playing. Oh, Bridge Over Troubled Water, but you said you had to learn it. I did learn it. Did you not hear me play it? I can't sing it right now because my voice is about to crack, but I can play it. A whole gram of gold. That's fantastic, Gypsy. Congratulations. That is awesome. I have never panned for gold, but I've always wanted to, but I always feel like in my heart that'd be like gambling for me. I'd be addicted to it, and I'd be like one of those old guys out in the woods in the big old beard shooting at people. Get off my land. This is my stake. And I believe I'd be one of those guys, so I probably should stay away from it. But that's fantastic. Congratulations on your gram. I hope you get a pound. Bill says, I saw a video where you played 3 or 4 chords, and it was 90% of all songs, LOL. Oh, yeah. I hear you. Yeah. I was. You must have saw the video that I went manic on. I have moments, by the way, and sometimes I go deep, and that was one of those nights. I think I was trying to illustrate how all music is exactly the same, and once you tap into the pattern system, all music is exactly the same to me. Like, I don't hear music like you do. I hear it in patterns, and when you see it, you can't unsee it. And I went a little far, but I don't think anybody got it but me. But if you saw it, I hope you got it. Aaron says, nope. Nope what? What are you saying nope to, Aaron? And Linda says, Aaron, what I tell you about throwing around the... Be careful, young man. Just kidding. You got to be careful with that thing. It's powerful. Kevin says, hello, Bill. Gypsy says, gold fever. Yeah, that would be me for sure. Kevin says, I almost forgot to hit my thumbs up. Yeah, hit that like button, everybody. It's very important. Helps the channel out. Aaron says, Linda, just stand where you can catch it. We're all good. Deception says, I haven't really played seriously because I played it when my older brother let me. Recently, I've been trying to get serious with electric guitar. All right. Well, listen, there is no magic in the world. There is no secret to being a great guitar player. All you have to do is put your hands on it and keep your hands on it. Play every day. It's going to take 10,000 hours to master anything on planet Earth. 10,000 hours, that's the rule of thumb. So get started. You got a long way to go. But if you have your hands on it and you're dedicated and you work hard, there's no reason you can't be the next Jimi Hendrix. Believe in yourself. You can do it. I have faith in you. And I'd love to hear you play when you get something solid that you want to show people. I'll be here waiting. And Gypsy says facts. Yes. Yeah, magic doesn't exist. They'll try to tell you that. Oh, I'm special. I'm a special boy. I got special pants on. God loves me better. No. No, you might be born with talent, or you might not be. But the mechanics of playing a guitar is just that, mechanics. You can learn it. And you can master it. But it depends on how bad you want to, and depends on how much work you put into it. You get in what you put in. You get out what you put in. So start simple and work your way up. Hang around people that play guitar. Listen to every word they say, whether it makes sense or not. Try to mimic what good guitar players do. If you see somebody do a lick that you like, sit down and figure out how they did it. Ask them, pester the shit out of them about it. How did you do that? Show me that lick, that one lick. That's how I got good. And that's how you can get good. Not that I'm good, but, you know. That's how I got where I'm at, anyway. There's guys that are 10 years old that can blow me out of the water, and that'll make you want to quit. But just keep going, man. Amy says, good night, everybody. See you at Bible study tomorrow. I'm exhausted and I don't feel very well. I'm falling asleep over here. I hear you. Well, I love you. Sweet dreams. Aaron says, Jake, showing love. I'm trying to. Gypsy says, I have fat fingers, so unless I redesign the guitar, it's not happening. That's not true, Gypsy. I know people that have fat fingers that play beautifully. I could turn you on to some of them right now. That don't have any bearing on your playing. You just have to work around it and learn how to do it. I promise you, though, fat fingers won't stop you from learning to play.
Not Amy.
I know a guy that has no fingers and is one of the best guitar players out there. He's got a nub on one arm and a thumb. And on the other arm, and when I say arm, his hands are attached to his elbows because he doesn't have any forearms. So he's like this. He's got a hook over here and a nub over here, and that's it. He's one of the best guitar players I've ever heard play. He figured it out. So can you. Jeff Healey played it on his lap because he was blind and couldn't see the chords, so he felt them this way.
I was just going to say, what about Jeff Healey?
You can figure it out. Amanda says, good night, Amy. Kevin says, good night, Amy. Linda says, good night, Amy. Aaron says, how's your finger, Amy? How is your finger? Who just played it upside down and left-handed when it wasn't even designed that way? You can do it. Yes. Yes, there are a lot of people that learn how to play upside down because they're left-handed. And if they can learn that, you can figure it out. Dolly Parton has fingernails that long, and she can play the guitar. You can do it too. Okay, you inspired me to try again. I'll be glad to show you. I will. Gypsy, if you're serious, I'll do a private video with you and show you how to play. Your fat fingers will not stop you from playing. You just have to do it a little differently than they tell you to do it, that's all. It don't matter if you play it with your finger, your nose, or your toes. As long as you make the right sound, that's all that matters. Oh, Jimi Hendrix, yeah. Yeah, he did play it upside down and backwards. Colin Hill, what's up, Colin? Long time no hear. Guys, I got good news. Well, that's fantastic. What is your good news?
Hi, Colin.
I stopped caring what people say about me. Well, that's fantastic. That's right. Aaron says you might make a cooler sound with them fat fingers. That's true. B.B. King had fat fingers. He only played one note. Aaron says, good. Good. Colin says, I just say, does it look like I care? Well, good for you, Colin. A way to gain a little bit of self-confidence. That'll carry you a long way in life. All right. Speaking of life, I'm about to put mine to sleep. It's 10:17. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow night for Bible study. Come join me. It's going to be fantastic.
Good night, y'all.
Gypsy says, true. That's right. Look up blues players. I'm trying to think of the guy's name right now. And I can't think of it. I think it's Fish. Something Fish. Or you can look up Johnny. What is his name? I think his name is Hammond. Johnny Hammond. He's a country guitar player. Big old fat guy. Big fingers. I think it's Hammond. It's something like Hammond. Just look up country guitar players. You'll find him. He's in there. Gypsy says, thanks, have a good night. And Linda says, good night all. See you tomorrow night. Linda. Aaron says, happy ending to the chat. Right on. Amanda.
Nighters, I'll see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Untethered Live for Bible study.
Foxy Feetsies. Aaron says, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yeah, he didn't have fat fingers, but he was a hell of a guitar player for sure. Debbie says, I need a Foxy happy ending. Kevin says, good night, everybody. See y'all tomorrow night at Bible study. Gypsy, Johnny Hammond, thank you. Gypsy. Buddy Guy's another one. Yep. Deception says peace. Aaron says beavers and toes.
Fox and toes.
Fox and toes. Debbie says thanks, Jake.
You're
Good
not
night, all.
sticking no toes in my beaver.
All right now. Toe to toe toe toe. And the beaver. Nice beaver. Thanks. I just had it stuffed. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. God bless each and every one of you. I'll see you tomorrow night, Bible study. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Good night, y'all.